I want to share with you how a very critical prospective client nearly made me lose my centeredness, but I was able to, pick myself up, dust myself off, and get back into the driver's seat. And I'll show you exactly how I did it in this video. But before I get going, Tanya Pluckrose here from Rich Results Mindsets. I'm all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life. And if any of my content is resonating with you, it is in some way inspiring you, elevating you, then please consider sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Okay. Let me get going with the story. So recently I had a sales conversation with a prospective client. I am a business owner and everything was going well until the end when I asked this client, was he willing to invest his time and money to allow me to help him with his transformation? Well, whatever happened, I somehow activated him. And he became very critical about my approach when I was speaking to him. And he became very defensive. And so I was able to remain very composed while he went on a rampage about me, about my services. It really didn't matter. I know it had nothing to do with me, but everything to do with him and his unfinished business. But the reason why I was able to remain really composed is because I have created a new version of myself, a new concept of myself called a self-image. And I had to do this because my old self-image was that of a flight attendant. And in order for me to be a very successful business owner, I had to basically create a new version of myself, because you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are or who you are being. And so I had to reinvent myself. You see, this self-image, I embodied this old self-image for over 21 years, flying for Qantas all over the world. But when I became a business owner on my very own products and services, that required a different image. And so I spent some time writing her and then becoming her. And it was a process. And of course, as I took these new ideas and I planted them into my subconscious mind with auto-suggestion. And I did it a number of ways. I did it through my imagination. I did it with scripting. I did it by listening. There were a number of processes. And I actually continue to this day listening to my script and writing out my script on a daily basis, because I know that old image is there and will always be there. So I must continue to replace it. So I was able to suddenly step into her when this gentleman was on his rampage. And of course, I remained very calm and collected, because guess what? I have written it down. I've actually put it in my script and I've auto-suggested it in. So it's just now in every cell of my body. And I was able to go to a place of kindness and love and be a professional at all costs. No matter what was going on, I was able to be a professional, because Bob taught me that. My mentor, Bob Proctor, taught me that. He said, Tanya, you be a professional at all costs. No matter what is going on the outside, you must be a professional. Bob also told me about not letting outside circumstances control my thinking. And so I have it in my script. I refuse to let anyone or anything disturb my peace of mind. I refuse. And because I've said this over and over again into my subconscious mind, it is now a fact. I just show up like that. And so my post to you today is to remind you that you are the operant power. You are always the operant power, because if you're having any problems in your life, then guess what? The solution is always inside of you. It must begin with you. It always begins with you. And so I highly recommend, if you want to be in control of your life and not let anyone or anything get inside of you, not become emotionally involved with whatever they're saying and doing, then the quickest way to do this is to create a new image about yourself, right? And then get that inside your subconscious mind. And then over time, you just become it. It's just a fact. And so I was able to do this with this individual. He didn't get to me in the end. And I left him with an impression of increase. I must remind you, Bob taught me this, that, you know, we always leave people better off than we found them. So this guy wasn't having, obviously, a great day. And I was able to leave him with kindness and love. And you can do the same. So I'd love to hear your comments on how you handle any critical people in your life. Please pop them down below, because I'm going to tell you, I'm always looking for ideas to expand and grow. And I know when you leave the comments below, you are also embodying that new version of yourself, but you're also helping others. All right, I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.